Welcome to M2 Outdoors. I'm going to be talking about 4 things that I feel need for a successful dove hunt. And throw a couple other tips in towards the end of it. Number 1, you got to get your boots on the ground. You got to get out and scout. You got to look for the sunflowers, the millet, milo, wheat, corn, whatever's in your area. You got to find where the birds are feeding at. Second thing, look for roost trees, cedar groves, thick cover that they can nest in for overnight. Make for some decent afternoon hunts closer towards the end of the season. When you find your feed fields, look for dead trees. They use these to perch in, sit up over top, survey the area, make sure there's no danger. And with that, use your mapping tools, Google Earth, OnX, HuntStand, one of those. There's multiple map sites out there. Use those to find conservation areas. Here in Missouri, the Mobile Department of Conservation, actually Missouri Department of Conservation, put out a interactive map that you can get online, and it will show you where dove fields are. It doesn't show you all of them, but it shows like the main ones, and you go out and you scout them. You see what's planted there. I believe there's a chart on it that tells you what's planted and what's not, but all that revolves around scouting. With any animal that you pursue, be it deer, turkey, ducks, geese, doves, even squirrels, good scouting will go a long way. Number 2, pack light, but pack heavy enough to stay all day. A lot of times you're not going to limit out in the first hour, especially opening day or opening weekend. There's a lot of other hunters out there. Shots may be few and far between. But you want to pack light and be mobile, but you also want to be packed heavy enough that you can stay all day. Things I carry in my pack is usually a handsaw, like a folding saw for cutting brush and brushing yourself in. Water, pack a lot of water, drinks to stay hydrated, a few snacks. Of course, your decoys and your gun and ammunition. Number 3 is your camouflage. People say blinds or hides, but in dove hunting you typically just take a stool or a bucket and you sit inside the sunflowers or whatever you're hunting around. Camouflage, just basic natural tones, light greens, tans, that kind of stuff. Something that's going to blend in with the area that the particular area that you're hunting, which goes back to the scouting. Because without the boots on the ground, you don't know what's out there. Number 4, being nice. We're all out there to hunt and enjoy all that nature has to give. So we need to be as nice and as polite as we can to share that experience with everybody. We're all sportsmen. We need to act like it. Another thing is, while you're out, whatever you take to the woods with you, you need to pack out. That's just being a good steward of the land and ensuring that those places are going to be there for the next generation. Extra tip number 1, which probably should have been one of my main tips, but is know your gun and ammo and the abilities that you have with that. If you don't know what your pattern is and your effective distance that you can shoot at and ethically kill the animal, then you don't need to be out there. Just my personal opinion. There's no reason to wound an animal and to make that animal suffer. And you're gonna lose birds. It's gonna happen. But knowing how your weapon shoots and the effective range that you can shoot at, you're gonna greatly decrease that number. And the last one is decoys. Just a handful of decoys will improve your odds dramatically. Good scouting, decoys, making sure that you're good and hid, and being nice. I mean, you're gonna have an awesome hunt. And that being said, stay safe out there, be nice, and have fun. Alright guys, I forgot to add this in the video, but the next video in the series is going to be decoys and what kind of decoys we use or we're going to use this year, that kind of stuff. Just a quick clip. These are some printable paper dove decoys it's a silhouette basically. We'll dive more into that on that video, but if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, click the little bell. It'll notify you whenever we upload new videos. If you like this video, smash that thumbs up for us. It'll really help the channel, and we look forward to seeing y'all out in the field.